With so many of us, our classrooms are directly at home, maybe sometimes in the kitchen, or our next guest suggests we should probably take them to that space in some of the applications. We're joined today by Dr. Stephanie Ryan. She has a brand new book, Let's Learn About Chemistry. Dr. Ryan, it's wonderful to see you.
It's great to see you too, Jessica. Thanks for having me.
I'm looking forward to our conversation. It's a pleasure to have you. I have to be honest, there are so many instances that my two girls will kind of dig into something with curiosity. And when I look back on it, I'm realizing it's curiosity. They really are interested in science, and I need to capitalize on that. You've got some fantastic ideas you're ready to share.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a scientist and a parent, I always have that struggle between the two of teaching the content versus going with the curiosity. So the quarantine has helped with that. Being at home for almost a year now, we are going more with what my son wants to do. And it's inspiring a lot of really fun activities. So, for example, my son is 4 and he loves pretending to be different jobs. He right now really likes firefighters and he likes scientists. And so he'll put on his costumes and just like embody that. And so what I've started to do is do themes. I'll go on Teachers Pay Teachers or just Google things of where there are activities you can do that are related to those. And so I like to share those with parents when I find them. So this week we made a fire extinguisher using baking soda and vinegar in our kitchen. And it was really fun. And it tied in with something he already really liked to do.
I think I could hear the collective, you made a fire extinguisher, but that's what it's all about. It's getting hands on. These were things that were happening in the classroom. Now the classroom is at home. So you've got some fantastic suggestions for adapting. And I'll be honest, when I hear about this, let's talk about chemistry or let's think about science. It's not my go-to, but I can't let that prevent it from being a go-to for my girls or for our children.
Absolutely. And one of the things I think we forget as parents is that we have lived a life and we have experienced the world around us, and we understand that snow is solid water. We understand very basic chemistry things, even if we don't think we know chemistry. And so I think that if we all take a step back and we're thinking about it in that way, we can, one, impart that kind of basic knowledge that we didn't think was important, but they are learning. And two, we can teach them that lifelong learning is a real thing. As a scientist, I look online all the time to look up new stuff. And it's really powerful for your kid to see that, hey, my mommy doesn't know this either. Let's learn this together.
That's an incredible revelation, right? We might have that apprehension of like, well, I don't know how to put together an experiment. How will I do that? In a way, you're encouraging learning together. And as you say, you almost pull the curtain back a little bit and say, I don't know the answer to this. Let's discover.
Absolutely. And I am definitely a person who does not believe in reinventing the wheel. And if there are materials out there like STEM toys, STEM kits, Instagram accounts, YouTube channels, just go to those resources, use what's out there, and we can get through this all together. And our kids are going to still have fun with science.
I'm glad you mentioned the Instagram account because I went and took a peek at yours, and this is really fun. You've got some great ideas there. I'm looking down. Let's learn about science. And this is really fun because these are real world that you're working on with your son.
Yeah, it's kind of a peek into a bit of daily life as well as science experiments. So, like I said, he's pre-K, so we do a lot of crafting and things like that as well. But I try to do things that pull in science and math, and you can pull in science and math into nearly everything you do at the basic level: solids, liquids, and gases, and patterns. So, I try to show those things to parents to make them feel more comfortable that they are capable of doing that.
It's capturing those couple of moments, sometimes when they bubble up right in front of you, like when my daughter had the tape measure and I thought, oh, that's really fun. How did she learn how to do that? Wait, we should be doing more of that. And taking those lessons maybe to the next level, or just putting them in the forefront and recognizing that science is all around us.
Right. And it doesn't have to be, I know that we as parents want to take on this role of teacher in the interim, and it doesn't have to be that way. We can still guide that interest without teaching them really far out concepts. As long as they're still interested in school and science at the end of this, being at home, I think this is a chance for us to get away from the textbook a little bit and have them be more excited about science because they can do it at home and they see their parents doing it. So it's going to supplement it, I think, in a fun way if we approach it in that way.
Well, you've inspired me incredibly so much. And I want to share the book is out. Let's learn about chemistry. This is a lot of fun. This is available and it's incredibly well priced. So folks can pick that up and kind of bring it to their inbox very easily.
Yeah, you can find it. Any bookstore can order it. It's on Amazon, and I made it really affordable for the pandemic. For the ebook copy is only 99 cents, so that you can get it on a tablet or computer. And it's set up so that you can do experiments. You can go to my Instagram account and find things that pair really well with it and help teach your students these concepts. But it's super fun because you can do it with multiple kids at different levels. And if they say all of these are red and one of them is blue, that's fine. That is supporting your claim with evidence. And that's exactly what I would love for them to do.
Learning is about discovery, and I'm glad we've discovered you, Dr. Stephanie Ryan. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely our pleasure. We'll put a direct link on our website, wtvr.com/VTM, so folks can go right there and get the book. Let's learn about chemistry.